me if you're not gonna do your job.
Sibling rivalry. You hate to see it.
Oh yeah? Well, you're Mr. Lazy Bum, king of the tents.
Brutal comeback, Katara.
Okay, listen guys. Harsh words won't solve problems. Action will. Why don't you just switch jobs?
Sounds good.
Whatever.
Aang is a natural peacemaker. He doesn't even hesitate or consider before jumping in to help.
You see that? Settling feuds and making peace. All in a day's work for the Avatar.
And he's super humble, too. Appa and Momo's relationship is always a win.
Hey, Shanks! I'm saving a spot for my tribe, so don't even think of stealing it.
Where are the rest of the Ganjin? Still tidying up their campsite?
And so we see that opening action was foreshadowing. Now that's how you make an entrance.
Maybe you Zhangs wouldn't have so many sick people if you weren't such slobs.
R.I.P. Renee Auberjonois, you will be missed.
Well, Aang, ready to put your peacemaking skills to the test?
I don't know. A fight over chores is one thing. These people have been feuding for 100 years.
Everyone listen up! This is the Avatar. And if you give him a chance, I'm sure he can come up with a compromise that will make everyone happy.
Gotta love that Katara cares not at all that Aang feels unprepared.
Alright, here's the deal. You're all going down together and Appa here will fly your sick and elderly across.
Credit to Aang, he recognizes that sometimes a firmer hand is necessary.
Aang, this feuding tribe stuff is serious business. Are you sure it's a good idea getting involved in this?
To tell the truth, I'm not sure. But when have I ever been?
Honesty.
His job's gonna make us cross this whole thing on foot, isn't it?
Practical Sokka. I am as amused by the fact that people had random food stored in random places in their clothing as the fact that they eat so differently.
See you on the other side, buddy. Yip yip!
Appa is always a win. This is some very different music than what we've gotten so far in the series, but it suits the tone of the Earthbending Guide so well.
We'll be safe now.
Immediately attacked after saying "we'll be safe now" cliché.
We gotta help him!
Boomerang win. Pacifism win. Redirects the opponent instead of hurting them.
Sure, unjustly blame the Zhangs like you always do.
Gladly.
Doing as you're told.
Enough! I thought I could help you guys get along, but I guess that's not gonna happen.
Sometimes it's just as important to recognize an impossible task.
Sokka, you go with the Zhangs, and Katara, you go with the Ganjins. See if you can find out why they hate each other so much.
Not actually giving up when you say you're going to give up.
So it was you guys who had food.
Oh, come now. You really think that tribe of thieves isn't smuggling food? Why should my people go hungry when the sneaky Zhangs are stuffing their faces?
A great example of how whataboutism and tribalism make everything worse for everyone.
Well, I guess it's okay if everyone's doing it.
Peer pressure is a rough thing, kids. Especially when you want to do the thing anyway.
The Ganjin think so badly of us, they probably assumed we brought food in and decided to bring food in themselves. That's why we brought food in.
Gotta love the logic. We think that they think that we think, so we did.
But as he approached the gate, Jin Wei was attacked by one of the Zhang. A vermin named Wei Jin, who looked at the orb with envy.
Jin Wei was transporting a sacred orb, a very powerful relic used in his tribe's redemption ritual. Wei Jin tried to tend to the man's wounds, but Jin Wei insisted the orb was more important.
Two sides to every story. Neither side is intentionally lying, but they're both wrong. Also, stop and appreciate the two different animation styles to represent the different cultures.
Sure would be nice to be around one of those campfires, telling stories and laughing. It's okay, Momo. We'll be out of here soon enough. And then we can eat our weight in lychee nuts.
Aang recognizes the importance of the mediator not appearing to play favorites, even when it requires personal sacrifice. Also, a slowed down, softened Avatar theme, because he's doing good, but he's also sad.
Nah, I'll wait for the lychee nuts.
Momo is always a win.
Katara, Sokka, will these people cooperate long enough to get out of the canyon?
I don't think so, Aang. The Zhangs really wronged the Ganjins. They ambushed Jinwei and stole the sacred orb.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Katara, what are you talking about? Wei Jin didn't steal the orb.
Sometimes it's dangerous to only listen to one side of a story.
How many times do I have to say it? Harsh words won't solve problems. Action will.
Perhaps the Avatar is right.
Yes, perhaps he is.
Harsh words don't solve problems, actions do, is another good moral to the story. Their cultural differences result in a different approach, even to swordcraft.
Is that food?
That way too late attempt to cover up the evidence of their crimes.
You're all awful.
Yeah, I'd be distracted by a custard tart if I hadn't eaten for a whole day too.
Sokka, wait! I don't care about this stupid feud. I just want us to get out of here alive.
Me too. I only took their side because they fed me.
Sibling togetherness. More honesty. Sweet moves, Airbender.
Watch me do what I do.
Another non-violent solution to a violent problem.
I never thought a Ganjin could get his hands dirty like that.
And I never knew you Zhangs were so reliable in a pinch.
Realizing that people who are different from you aren't so bad.
I might not look it, but I'm 112 years old. I was there 100 years ago on the day you're talking about.
It's kind of cool that being over 100 years old goes from being a quirk to being useful.
But he stepped out of bounds. So the official put him in the penalty box.
No, I don't know why the official is a panda, and I don't care. That's a win.
It's okay, Momo. We'll be out of here soon enough. And then we can eat our weight in lychee nuts. Nah, I'll wait for the lychee nuts.
And this is the part where I do a quick shout out to all of my beautiful patrons. Go to my Patreon, linked in the description below, and sign up for as little as $1 a month to join them in helping me make more videos like this.